Stop wasting time chasing valuations like a desperate gambler at a casino, because here's the brutal truth. The moment you choose to raise money is worth more than the number on the valuation sheet. You think locking a high valuation is your ticket? Wake up. That's just the system's trick to keep you frozen, stuck on a number while the world around you moves fast, louder, and way more real than any spreadsheet fantasy. Your real enemy isn't low valuation, it's bad timing, a broken approach, and waiting for perfect conditions that never come. Every second you delay fundraising, you bleed opportunity. Investors don't just buy shares, they invest in momentum, hunger, and the story unfolding right now. You can have the fanciest valuation in the world, but if your timing is off, if you reach out when the market's cold, or when your company isn't showing raw, undeniable traction, you'll crash harder than you think. This isn't about vanity or future dreams, it's about brutal survival, about getting the fuel to sprint before the door slams shut. The clock is not your friend. Here's the visceral truth. Founders bleed frustration because they wait for the mythical high valuation moment. Investors get angry when they see great businesses limp along, missing the window to explode. Leaders crack under pressure because they don't grasp that timing, not just valuation, dictates power, influence, control. This game isn't static. It's warfare against time. And if you play the waiting game, you're already losing ground. So what must you do? First, rip out every excuse you hide behind about waiting for the right valuation or market. Those excuses are shackles forged by the status quo, by people afraid to challenge the old narratives. Fundraise when your story is loudest, your growth is undeniable, even if the valuation isn't a fairy tale. The capital you get now fuels your fight to create a valuation worth fighting for tomorrow. Capital is not just money, it's a weapon to reshape your destiny. Second, obsess over connection. Timing isn't just calendar dates. It's about syncing with the right investors who believe in your vision, right now, who hear urgency and feel the pulse of what you're building. Forget casting nets wide. Hunt down the few who move fast, think bigger, and understand this relentless grind. You don't want passive cheerleaders. You want warriors, partners sharpened by the same fire of urgency and conviction. Third, become a master of dynamic agility. Markets shift faster than you breathe. Perfect valuations vanish overnight. Only those who adapt instantly survive. Fundraise repeatedly, even if you don't need the cash today. Each round is a chance to sharpen your story, to flex muscle, to stay ahead of rivals who wait for perfect days. Timing is not luck, it's relentless preparation, meeting fearless execution. Finally, reject every old blueprint designed to keep you safe. The world you're building demands more speed, more boldness, more clarity that shakes the foundations. Private equity is not a playground for the cautious. It's a battlefield where only the ones who master time, not just money, own the future. Stop idolizing valuations when the real victory is grabbing capital in the moments that matter, making the impossible happen, and blowing past the system's cages before it even locks you in. If you crave freedom, if you hunger to break your limits, stop begging for approval from a number on a cap table. Chase the moment. Strike with everything you have when the world's breath catches in your throat. Fundraise not when it's convenient, but when it burns in your veins. Those who get this rule live large. Those who don't become stories told by others. Make this your war cry. Timing beats valuation. Own it. Live it. Win because of it.